Alright, back out in the garage. Obviously the ZB is still there. Never did get it ready for the Rushville show. It happens. Anyway, starting on a slightly different project. We've got this old Cummins. What the heck is it? Cummins Industrial Tools 16 speed 5/8 inch drill press. The motor back here took a dump. We couldn't find anyway, Cummins Tools, Harbor Freight, Tool 10 at the State Fair, whatever. Anyway, what I've got this there's a 3/4 horse motor. I've got this 3/4 horse motor. The drill press, the part of the problem was the factory motor had the mounting plate here, this kind of faded green rusty thing that bolted in up here, that was like riveted or spot welded right to the case of the motor. Couldn't find something exactly like that, but I've got this motor, and what I'm going to do, I've got it marked out, got it clamped and marked. I'm going to drill some holes and bolt this motor to this plate. It's going to move this, where the shaft comes through up here, it's going to move it back a little bit, which means I might need a longer belt. I don't know. Might just mean I don't need as much tension on the doohickey there, but that's the plan. I mean, everything still turns, everything still works. It's rusty and dirty, but table still goes up and down, and spindles and stuff still work, so I can figure that out. And then the motor is actually marked. There's a plate on there, decal in here that says clockwise, counterclockwise, how you wire it up. And I got my wires over here, so we'll get it wired up and see what happens. I do have the factory pulley. I was concerned because that's a little hole and that's a big shaft. I don't know if you can tell the difference on the video or not, but that doesn't work. But when you roll it over, the bottom side is the right size. It will go down on that shaft. There's a set screw somewhere in this pulley that I got to take out, get this pulley off, and then right there, there's a set screw in that pulley that I'll be able to, I may have to get a longer one, maybe, but I'll just run that set screw down into the keyway on the shaft, and I think we'll get that bad boy up and going, and that'll be nice. If I can get that fixed, somewhere over there in that pile is my little drill press. Might be over in that pile, I don't know. Anyway, get my little drill press out and get some holes drilled in the original mounting plate, get this thing up on and going. I think what I'm going to take that and put it over there, right there in front of the center section, pull my welder out and poke the welder in, in front of it, whatever. Because I'm really limited on space out here. So stuff that I gotta have, I gotta make sure I got a good place for it where it's accessible and whatnot. That's the problem with my little drill press. It's so small, it's really easy to, hey, we'll just stick it back in there, and then I need it, and then I've got all this stuff in the way. So, but I actually had to clean out one of my storage barn areas. A good friend of mine was letting me store some stuff, so I had to get my router and router table and my little belt sander and stuff. I had some stuff that was my father-in-law's. Hoping someday to put all that stuff. I'm sure I will put it to good use, and I'm sure I'll thank Bob while I'm using that stuff. But anyway, yeah. And I think one of these days, maybe tomorrow, when I get home from work, I'll open that garage door open, take these tents and roll them around and poke them in behind the tractor, so that clears that space up a little bit. So I got a little bit more room to work, and then I want to take the pressure washer and blast this floor real good, and then get get some self-leveling concrete refinisher and see if I can't make this part somewhat level, so when I go to rolling my welder around or my carts or whatever, I'm not dealing with all these big holes in the concrete. So yeah, I think this week's project is to try and get that big drill press up and going. If I can get that going, then I've got a drill press big enough that I can take the other one of those cylinder blocks that's got the broke off stud and fixture it up on the table and get a hole drilled straight down through the broken stud, or close enough, and then open it up enough that eventually hopefully we can get the broken stud out one way or another, or just retap the hole, whatever. No, and I upgraded my air conditioning. Thought I'd lost that thing, but I forgot it was in the same barn with that stuff. But yeah, so I got lots of air conditioning out here in the garage. Of course, we got weather moving in, and it's pretty mild out here tonight. But anyway, that's what I got going on in the garage. I know I've been a little lax in making videos, but I've been busy with a lot of stuff. Anyway, that's where we're at. Hopefully we get back to that bad boy soon. But yeah, that's going to be a horrible thumbnail. But anyway, I'll be back.